Hello, welcome to this weekend. This is the last one I'll be filming before my parents get back. Wherever I got back this week, actually. All of these movies came in this week. So when I literally say this weekend, I mean it. This weekend. There's about 22 films, I believe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, plus 8, 22-ish. I think there's 13 plus another 8. It's in the thumbnail. It's the source set. It doesn't matter. Probably in the thumbnail. I don't know. But what did I get in? We'll start with Imprint. So they had their, EFS sales, 50% off some titles, 25% off other titles. That was basically it. I got My Summer of Love because I think it was a pre-order title still at the time. I think it had come out already. I think this was last month's release. But yeah, I've heard this is quite interesting. Emily Blunt's in it, so that's pretty compelling, I guess. You get a slew of special features on the back there. If I take a look, you get 1080 presentation, 1080p scan from a 4K scan, which is nice. Audio commentary by director Paweł Pawlowski. I've heard of him before. Did he do the Three Colors trilogy? I'm pretty sure he did. It might be another guy, but still. Deleted scenes, B-roll, interviews with actors Paddy Considine, Natalie Press, Emily Blunt, and the director, and theatrical trailer. So not a lot, but not a bad sleeve. I prefer this artwork, I'll be honest, so I do like that I got to have this on the limited edition release, which is always nice. Obviously all the sleeve releases are limited edition. Inside artwork, the two girls plus the artwork on the front cover there. I just realised I'm pretty sure that's Emily Blunt. Do correct me if I'm wrong, I haven't seen it yet, but one of them is. I don't know which one. As a very cheap one, which I've been wanting to get basically since it was released, but I've always been up in the air because I didn't want to pay $23 for it. I got Conquest of Space. So I basically paid Summer of Love, and the next one I basically paid the $35 each for it. Free shipping, which is nice. This one was $15. So it kind of equaled out that it's I added them together. If I had have bought them all at $30 retail price at JB, or minus the 20% off, so I got them all for $23, it would have still been a few more dollars than it would have been to buy this. I think I've deleted the email that confirms the price, but I'm more than certain that it was if I was lucky enough to find them all at JB for 20% off, it still wouldn't have, price wise, it would have been more expensive to have done it that way. So I figured buggered it, I might as well pick this up. And it was cheap. It was $13 to $16 or something. It was half off. Was it half? Yeah, it was one of the half off titles. So yeah, Conquest of Space. Look at that. It looks like a rip-off of 2001: A Space Odyssey. It's apparently not the best looking thing in terms of the effects, but at the same time, these stills don't look great. I imagine in motion they'd look a bit better. So it's a HD presentation from a Paramount transfer. Audio commentary by George Powell, author and historian Jim Humphries. Audio commentary by film historians Barry Forshaw and Kim Newman, a fellow journeyman. You get Byron Haskin. I don't know who he is. He directed it. It has the director in the middle of all things. He's a featurette of him at Paramount Pictures, and of course The Conquest of Space from book to screen, featuring featurette with NASA illustrator Vincent DeFate. Interesting. Inside artwork's really cute. Not much on the back as per usual, but still very nice. I actually quite like this. I'm very interested to watch this because again, you look at that and it's not the most, probably on the camera it actually looks pretty good because you can't really see how cheap and cheesy the blue screen effects look, but I do like these kind of films. I gotta be honest, I've always liked kind of B-movie sci-fis. I love Forbidden Planet and stuff like that, so I know this is different in a way because they're not going to a planet, but I still like it, and if it's something that's 2001 but with a narrative, an actual narrative, I'm not against that. Next up we have Molina. This is the one that has that girl in it. That one. who does the thingy. I don't know. I'm so tired. This one I think a lot of people are interested in, mostly because I believe it's the unrated version. Yes, it is. 1080p high definition presentation of a 2K scan from the original uncut Italian version. The Life and Dream of Giuseppe Tornatore, which is the director, which is a documentary, The Making of Molina featurette, on location behind the scenes, interview of director and composer Ennio Morricone. Wonderful. In studio recording the score with composer Ennio Morricone, and theatrical trailer and TV spots. Who am I looking for? Monica Bellucci. That's who I'm looking for. Would have been a lot more obvious if I had just shown this, which isn't nudity technically. But yes, one of those benefits of you get the alternate artwork, which, yeah, not bad as an overall. I'll do like the black. It's very nice. Get some inside artwork, same as the disc. Bit of more picture. I don't know, I can't go wrong with Monica Bellucci, so what can I say? Then I bought 3 from eBay. These actually were $90 in total. It was $100, but I had a $10 coupon. I actually added the next one just so I could get the $10 coupon. But let's start it off with the Guns of Navarone. This is a 4K UHD. I think it comes... No, it didn't come with a digital code. But you get the 4K disc art, and you get the Blu-ray disc art, which I believe is just the 50th anniversary edition. Comes with all the special features, because it actually emphasizes on the back. 4K comes with main title progression reel, interesting, and theatrical trailer, whereas the Blu-ray disc comes with commentaries with the director and film historian. You get 3 documentaries, the Forging the Guns of Navarone, and Iron Epic of Heroism and Memories of Navarone, and 8 behind-the-scenes featurettes, interactive featurette, The Resistance Dossier of Navarone. So a lot of stuff, as it emphasizes there on the back. I imagine none of that is on the on the 4K disc at all, especially the commentaries. Why not put I hate when they don't do that. I don't mind if all the featurettes are on the Blu-ray. It's only annoying if they don't feature the Blu-ray in the set. Clearly they have here. Why not put the goddamn the commentaries are probably on the 4K, but like, why not? Just tell me that they're on the 4K. I'm not going to listen to them, but it'd be nice, you know? So yes. I got this one for a reason. This is the first one though. Oh, is that a hint? I actually got it as well because I heard it was a good transfer, but also because I recently watched Bridge on the River Kwai for the first time on the 4K, and it is a stunning 4K. So I mean, yeah. I don't know, it's kind of bizarre, but it's very nice. It was not the reason I bought it, there's a different reason. Moulin Rouge is the next one. There's no edits there, sorry. It's just, we're jumping straight into Moulin Rouge. I got it for $10. I have the Blu-ray, I have the DVD, I'm sorry. Well, my parents do. It does come with a lot of special features, which you can see there, whole list. I've never really seen it, but I've seen scenes from it, like we saw them in like media class in high school. But I mean, look, if I'm going to watch, I might as well watch the 1080p. It's a very big costume design kind of theatrical thing. There's a picture-in-picture mode of audio commentary, some featurettes, uncut footage, production featurettes and interviews, and the making of, and more. So quite a handful of featurettes. So that's pretty good. Fun. So I got that to make it. That was $12. I got that to get the $10 coupon. So realistically making it $2, but not really, because again, that's 2, 10. What's 90 divided by 10? It's not exactly $10 each. I basically got all of these films for $9 each, which is good because that 4K was bloody expensive. Because I got, of course, the 8-pack of Saw. I actually reboxed this because movie. I don't do thumbnails like that, thank God. The box I had got of this, which was the same thickness, like 2 fingers worth of thickness, as you can see there, very thick, was damaged. The box on the outside was fine, but all the disc cartridges on the inside were damaged. They had little chips on them, so none of the discs would stay properly. So I had to spare one of these. So I did some adjusting, to put it simply. By simply, I mean You have the Blu-ray of the first film and the 4K of the first film. But what's that? This is a Blu-ray DVD set? Doesn't come with the 4K? Yeah, I have the 4K steelbook of the first movie. I just put the discs in here. I imagine all the special features will be on here. The 4K look better, sound better, probably have the same special features. I don't really know. I haven't watched it yet. I haven't watched any of these films. But of course, you get disc 1, which comes with Saw and Saw 2. I don't imagine that there's going to be many special features on this set. I don't know. I really don't. But either way, first 2 films on Blu-ray, 3rd, 4th, and 5th on the second disc. 3rd disc is the 6th and the 7th film, the final chapter. And they're all regions, with the only one, the Blu-ray at the front there being region B, and the 4K being all regions, because that's from the Zavvi steelbook that they released. The one with the sleeve looks really nice. It's the only reason I got it. Jigsaw is apparently region A, I believe locked. And then, of course, the rest of the set is DVD, DVD, and DVD. The disc DVD for the first film, which actually is kind of funny how the first film comes with its own DVD, but then the Blu-ray is the first and second film. I don't know why that is. Either way, basically what I did was I left in the steelbook the DVD for the first film, pretty simply. I don't need the DVDs. I could easily just have used a slimmer case that had multiple cartridges, which I did, but it would have 2 extra spots. And I'm like, do I want to use that? But then I realized that the artwork is like designed specifically for a thicker set like this, so I don't think it would work on a thinner case. So I figured I might as well just go with the thicker case and put all the discs in it, so then I can use the steelbook for the DVD. And then have that up on display, you know, whatever, be away from the public eye kind of deal, and put the old case just somewhere else, behind the shelf kind of deal. If I need it, I'll use it, but I don't need to. So yeah, artwork's nice. Again, it has all the details there. It does emphasize, it's funny, it emphasizes all the films, including Jigsaw, but then on here it has all the films, all the Saw films. And at the bottom it says, for Jigsaw, it has all the different releases, which is interesting. So in other words, if you take a look, it emphasizes for the original films that they're all region ABC. But then it's region A for Jigsaw. I know there's another one, the Spiral, but it didn't come in the set, so I don't have it. But if I ever get it, I can either keep it as a separate release, which I'll probably do, or I can just put it inside this. That's not too hard. Last but not least, we have my bundle that I got from Indicator. They had a sale on, had a bunch of limited edition releases that were going out of print. They had a bunch of limited edition releases that they had refurbished, and like 3 for $20. So I got 2 3 for $20s, making it 6, and then 7, 8, 9 were 2 limited editions that were refurbished, and 1 limited edition that was just going to go out of print and wouldn't have a standard edition. That one being the first one we're going to look at, which is Blackjoy. I've never seen any of these films that I'm about to show, so these are all very new to me. This one doesn't actually, it is limited edition, 3,000 units, but there was never going to get a reprint in a standard edition. They emphasized that, so I figured I might as well get it. It sounded interesting, but the problem with Indicator is they don't tell you what the movie's about. As you can see there, it's all about the special features. And there's a lot. Again, HD remaster from newly regraded and approved by cinematographer Phil Mayhooks. Original mono audio, bunch of interviews and archival stuff, like a lot of stuff. World premiere on Blu-ray, limited edition 3,000 units. Not bad. 1977, one of my favorite years from film. Open it up, get the disc artwork, you get the limited edition booklet, and I will note as well that the reversible artwork does not include the Indicator spine title and the region certificate, but it does also give you different quote on the top. We got lots of love, we got lots of music, we got Black Joy, whereas on this one, life is for living. So my brother asked, what's it about? I'm like, I don't know, living. But of course you do get your booklet, which has images on the front and back. It does have images on the inside as well, and a bunch of essays. So it tells you the crew, cast, has some artwork, as well as telling you about the film. Well, not really about the film, they're just essays about the film, so it's not telling you what the film's about or anything. But yeah, just some essays, some extra stuff. What's this? Bow Bells. Oh, 15 minutes long. That must be in one of the special features, which might be a short film. Yeah. Then it shows you some artwork from the film, special thanks and acknowledgements and all that. This is number 146, first edition from June 2019. So yeah, I just figured that'd be cool. I don't know, I'll watch it. It's just nice to have, especially for a limited edition release. Especially for a release that won't get a standard edition. They didn't have the rights anymore for it. The limited edition never sold out. So I think it's probably sold out by now, but if it hasn't, check the website. Then for the standard editions, I'll leave the last two limited editions for last, the refurbished ones. We have Mia Farrow, the movie. No, it's just See No Evil. I believe this is the one where she's just blind. Hence the title, See No Evil. So, I've been watching a lot of Mia Farrow of late. I rewatched Rosemary's Baby. I watched Haunting of Julia for the first time. I'm like, I'd be down for more Mia Farrow. So, yeah, I got this one. It's the standard edition from 1971. It does have both cuts of the film. Both the US cut, which is See No Evil, and which is 89 minutes, and the Blind Terror alternate UK theatrical cut, which is 88 minutes. Who'd have thought when I just did a video the other day talking about movies with alternate titles, and one of them was Haunting of Julia with Mia Farrow, and this is another one with Mia Farrow. Both of the movies' title works, See No Evil and Blind Terror, both of them work quite well. It's a HD remaster, original mono audio. Doesn't have many featurettes. It has a 11-minute featurette, which is an interview with an actor. Two versions, detailed comparison between the two releases. That's fun. Alternate Italian title sequence. That's like a little bonus. Theatrical trailer, images for promotional stuff. New and improved subtitles for deaf and hard of hearing, which kind of seems appropriate. Kind of? She's not deaf. I don't know. Not much in terms of artwork. You do get disc artwork, but the inside artwork is just promoting, other limited edition releases, which is not great. I don't like that they do that, but at the same time, it's a purposeful detriment of getting a standard release. You don't get an essay, and you don't get reversible artwork. It's just promotions for other stuff, which is fine. It's smart, realistically, for a cheaper standard release. My next standard release was the St. Valentines Day Massacre, which I've heard is one of the better Roger Corman films. This one, again, inside artwork is basically the same as the artwork on the front, just a bit more zoomed in, basically. Indicator Blu-ray edition special features. You get 4K restoration from the original camera negative, original mono audio, Roger Corman Remembers, which is a 4-minute long just thing about Roger Corman talking about the film. Another 14-minute critical analysis, Man of a Thousand Voices, an 11-minute film talking about the great voice of Paul Frees. And yeah, you get a Super 8 version, which is 8 minutes long, cut down for home cinema presentation. They used to do that. Super 8 versions of films just to have as a home thing. I know people sell those as well. So I've seen someone sell The Creature in the Black Lagoon before. I've never bought it because I don't have a Super 8 projector, but still. Yeah, just theatrical trailer, commentary trailer, that kind of stuff. Roger Corman trailer commentary. Interesting. Yeah. New and improved subtitles. Standard stuff. Modern romance. I don't know. I think I've heard of Albert Brooks before. I think some of his films are quite well known in terms of like realistic kind of romance and performances and stuff. This is a HD remaster, original mono audio commentary by film critic and historian Nick Pinkerton. A 15 minutes celebration about, what's that? Movie Love with Eric Saarinen. The celebrated cinematographer discusses his work with Albert Brooks. Theatrical trailer, publicity stuff, and subtitles. So, not much on this one, but I feel like it'll be a cute romance film. 93 minutes, not too bad. It's more of the Albert Brooks films that I'm interested in, because there's a lot that he's done that I've never seen any of them, so I've heard they're quite good, and it was a 3 for $20, why not? Another 3 for $20 was The Snake Pit with Olivia de Havilland. I did look up all of these films before I bought them to see reviews, to see what the films were about, so I could get an impression. And they all seem really interesting, but I've forgotten what most of them are about. But I know this one was meant to be like a gaslighting thing, where it's like her husband like puts her in like an asylum or some shit. I can't remember. It's something like that. Like makes her seem like she's actually insane, but she's not. Hence the snake pit's like a metaphor. Either way, 4K restoration, original mono audio commentary with author and film historian Aubrey Solomon, The Battles of Olivia de Havilland, which is a 10-minute film, critic, and I say film, I mean like short video, whatever. Critic and film historian Pamela Hutchinson discusses the revered actor's illustrious career under analysis, which is 31 minutes long, and in-depth appreciation by author and film historian Neil Sinyard. Original theatrical trailer, image gallery, on-set and promotional photography, which they basically all have to some degree, and subtitles. So yeah, it's not too bad. Nice artwork too. I think most of these cover some good artwork, which I'm pretty happy with. This is the reason why I got the Guns of Navarone one, because I got Force 10 from Navarone. Yeah, if it sounded familiar, then I was like, I looked it up and it turns out it was a sequel. This actually has Robert Shaw and Harrison Ford. And Franco Nero. It's got quite a cast. I love the artwork. Very, very, 70s? Yeah, 78. This one has a lot more in terms of special features, as you can see there on the back. So you can pause it if you want. Artwork on the disc is basically just the poster. High definition master, extended version with original mono audio and alternate stereo and 5.1 surround options, 126 minutes. I think it's the only version actually available on this, which is interesting. Audio commentary, film historians, this movie is a giant 21-minute long footage thing, like they're looking at the locations. Actually, it's an archival location report by Channel Television, including interviews with producer and actors. Tour de Force, which is 24 minutes long, just talking about with one of the actors. From Zabjak with Love, which is 28 minutes long, the making of this film. It's told by construction manager and stuntman and group and chief hairdresser and chief makeup artist. Wow. It's not really the people you get to talk about a film, but that's pretty cool actually. Like in terms of like respecting the people who made it kind of deal. Life Behind the Lens, 33 minutes, which is attributed to acclaimed cinematographer Christopher Chalice, featuring new interviews with fellow directors of photography and camera crew. Interesting. A lot of people listed here, as well as archival footage of the guy. The Beep interview with Ronan Goodwin, 89 minutes long. Archival video made as part of the British Entertainment History Project, featuring the celebrated composer in conversation with Linda Wood. A show of Force, 25 minutes long. A look at the different versions of Force 10 from Navarone. Super 8 version cut down for home cinema presentation. Original trailers and whatnot. Publicity and promotional material and subtitles. So it's interesting to emphasize again the extended version. They have the video talking about, hey, this is what the different versions have, but they don't have the theatrical version. Which is interesting. I mean, it's probably going to be better to see the extended version, but I'm curious as to if that means it's extended because it's the only print they could find or get the rights to, or they found surviving footage, so they were able to cut it in. I don't know. Second last but not least is refurbished. This is 13 Ghosts. When I did my Blu-ray collection video, I didn't realize I hadn't scanned my 13 Ghosts 2-pack from Umbrella, which has this film and the 2000 film, which I believe has some special features of the 2000s film, not as much as the Scream Factory version, but it has no special features to do with the original. It's probably got the same print as this anyway, but that doesn't matter. This is the limited edition release. They refurbished it, so it was actually a part of, because it's not for individual sale, this was obviously a part of the original box set, which is interesting given that they're all in plastic cases, but I think it's the older box sets like this, like the William Castle at Columbia or whatever it was. Was it Columbia? Does it say? Yes, it was Columbia. They had a box set of 4 films. This is one of them. So, yeah, most of the limited editions you get like that are collection packs don't come with this. Unless I'm mistaken, I know that Blu-ray.com has all 3 listed. The standard edition, this edition, which came out the same quote-unquote date, and the original limited edition set. So I might be wrong, but I'm pretty sure this is meant to be part of the limited edition set. Either way, it's not to be sold separately, so I'd have to assume as much. Limited edition Blu-ray special features. High definition remaster, alternate feature presentations of the original Illusiono version, which is 85 minutes, and the black and white version, which is 83 minutes. On disc ghost viewer options. That'll be fun, because this is a movie that's notorious for having ghosts and stuff flying around in the theater with you. Wonderful stuff. And I think also the turning off, like, there's a color sheet that allows you to change the colors so that you can and can't see ghosts and stuff like that. There's a lot of special features here, and I'm running out of my voice. Spine Tingler, the William Castle story, 82 minutes long. Audio commentary, larger than life, the making of Spine Tingler. This is 13 ghosts, interesting. Just a lot of extra footage and stuff, and little interviews and featurettes. Isolated music tracks, theater lobby, nice, which is 3 minutes long. Promotional recording originally played in cinema foyers. Improved English subtitles. Limited edition 36-page booklet featuring USA by Dan Whitehead, William Castle on 13 Ghosts, contemporary reviews and film credits. UK premiere on Blu-ray. Of course, you take it out, you get the booklet, which does have a little bit of creases on the very edge here, but that's alright. It's basically on that in the second page, but yeah. I imagine that's William Castle. Crazy looking dude, why not? So yeah, just get the good stuff, the regular kind of, yeah. Oh my god, look, promotional stills, behind the scenes stuff, all these essays and interviews, and yeah. The stuff talking about the documentary thing. Not bad. And of course, with your disc art comes the alternative artwork. Alternate? Either way. I like too how they have different titles. You Never Saw a Spirit World like this one. A Ghost for Every Member of the Family. 13 ghosts? My god. It says it there how it's like the see it with the remover and all that kind of stuff. So yeah. It's cute. I wouldn't really reverse the artwork to that, because this is like the promotional still kind of thing, as in from like the original release. But it's cute. I like it. It's nice. It's, again, the benefit of the limited edition releases. And last but not least, the Tingler. So yes, I could have gotten both of these as standard edition releases with something else and saved a few extra, or probably spent maybe $2-3 extra to get, because these were down to like £8 or £9 or anything, so they were still reduced because they were refurbished. Again, not to be sold separately. But yeah, I figured I get the limited edition releases mostly because I get the booklet with the essays. This one has a 40-page exclusive booklet with new essays by Kat Ellinger, Michael Wyatt, William Castle on the Tingler, promotional materials, contemporary reviews, and film credits. It also has HD remaster, original mono, alternate feature audio with stereo scream sequence, alternate feature audio with drive-in headlight sequence, fully restored bathroom scene scanned in 4K from a rare 35mm print, audio commentaries, and a bunch of featurettes and interviews. A lot of stuff on this. Again, as you can see there, a lot of stuff. This is the kind of stuff you definitely get if you bought the black and white and color, all regions. If you got the limited edition set. This one, the book actually came in like immaculate condition. It was actually put in backwards. But I will show off first, actually, the other way around. There's your artwork. Disc artwork, of course, is Vincent Price. That is actually like a disclaimer of liability, urging people not to see the film because it's spooky scary. Cute. Man, to be a person in the 60s. Actually, this is 59. The other one's like 60. 1960. And you get more William Castle, Vincent Price. And you get the regular stuff. This one was a bit different. I remember in the idea of the cinema thing was that someone would have a buzzer in their chair, or a few people would, and randomly throughout the film you'd get buzzed. So, Yeah, as if, oh no, they've been attacked by a Tingler as well. Very, a way to interact with the audience. I don't know how these will hold up on Blu-ray watch, but I mean, like, you know, interviews and stuff. It's kind of like, yeah, audience reactions and stuff like that. You can see them all panicking and running away, so... Weird dude there. Critical responses. And, yeah. Not bad. Not bad at all. I'm really happy to have both of these two. I wish I had have gotten the William Castle set, but I wasn't. But I didn't know that Imprint existed by the time this actually originally came out. So, yeah, I don't know. Either way, very nice. I'll probably have to keep them separately on the shelf whenever I eventually put them in, because as you can kind of see, the shelf's getting kind of full. So yeah, but by the time this video would have come out, my parents will be back, my girlfriend will be back. I'll be back to just doing kind of regular stuff of watching movies, probably buying movies, saving up for Japan, planning Japan. If there's a lot of interesting stuff that my girlfriend has brought back for me, I'll probably do another video on that. I'll do a video on that in terms of what she's got me from her overseas trip, because she's been in America for the past 6 months. So, yeah. Anyway, thanks for watching. I don't know what will come in next week, if there is a next weekend, but if there isn't, it doesn't matter. It'll be back eventually. Gonna try to do the other calm and relax and whatever other videos I have lined up. So, yeah. It's funny, I've had this whole entire month to like film a bunch of stuff, and I filmed like... I've had like 2 days of filming in the past 4 weeks. Like 2 days I've actually sat down and filmed a bunch. And I don't mind that, to be honest. I'll film some more like in the next 2 days or whatever, but yeah, it's just kind of interesting to me. So, thanks for watching. See you later. I mostly mean that in the factor of like lacking ideas. You gotta wait for the ideas to strike. You can't just be going off at stuff. But also I like having enough ideas so I can stand here and record for like an hour or two. But that makes my throat very tired. It's been a long day, so goodbye. Thanks for watching. See you next time.